Hi, my name is Gary Benter, and I'd like to share with you some of my experiences with reading the Bible and Bible study. But before I tell you my story, I'd like to share a passage with you out of the Bible. This is from Romans chapter 15, and it's verse 13. May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace in believing, so that by the power of the Holy Spirit you may abound in hope. I've been a member here at St. John's for about 25 years. My wife Lori and I have been members, and I would consider myself an average member of the congregation. I try to attend worship service on a regular basis. I volunteer in the church and the school. I have served on the Board of Ministry to Children. I've been on church council. Presently I'm serving on the Board of Elders, so again I feel like I'm an average member of St. John's. About 2 years ago, the pastor started to talk about promoting reading the Bible. It was an ideal time for me because I had some challenges in my personal life where I was looking for some spiritual guidance and support. So I decided to give reading the Bible a try, and started in 2010 reading the one-year Bible, and I was pleasantly surprised at how much I enjoyed reading the Bible. I had always read bits and pieces of the Bible, different Bible passages, and you kind of read the same familiar ones. But being able to read the entire Bible from beginning to end was very enlightening for me to understand how everything tied together, from creation, Adam and Eve, Noah, Jonah, Abraham and his descendants, Isaac and Jacob, and the whole development of Israel, going down to Egypt. The Exodus out of Egypt and into the Promised Land was all very interesting. Personally, I really enjoyed reading about King David and Solomon. Those were some of my favorite parts of the Old Testament. And then in the New Testament, obviously, the life of Jesus and his time on earth, the crucifixion and the resurrection and ascension, and then the struggles that the apostles had after that, the challenges that they faced trying to spread the word of Jesus and salvation. So as I read the Bible, it was a better read than I had thought originally, and really enjoyed it. And as much as I learned from it, I also had a lot of questions about why things happen, or how does this work, or why did this take place. So I decided to start going to a Bible class as well. And I was a little reluctant to start a Bible class because my interpretation of a Bible class was that I was going to have to look up Bible passages and fill out worksheets, and not something that sounded like a lot of fun to me. But I thought I would give it a try, and I started going to the Joyful class on Monday evenings to understand the Bible readings. And I also started attending the Men of God class with Pastor Matt on Wednesday mornings. And I can tell you it's nothing like I thought it was going to be. I really enjoy the classes. They're a lot of fun. There's a lot of good discussion. And I guess the only thing that I regret is that I didn't start going to Bible class a lot earlier than what I did, because I really do enjoy it. So I guess my message to all of you is, give it a shot. Try reading the Bible. Go to a Bible class. I think it'll be a lot more fun, a lot more interesting than what you would anticipate it to be. I would encourage all of you to give it a try. Okay, thank you.
Hi, I'm Alyssa. I am here to share Jeremiah 29, verse 11. It reads, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." I would like to share with you the importance of prayer in the life of a disciple. A while back, I was in a very hard time. My grandma was in the hospital, and I dealt with several other dilemmas. I felt like I didn't have anyone. I was sitting in my room thinking to myself, what am I going to do next? I was at a total standstill. I decided to take a break from my pondering and turned on my radio. Just then, a verse came over the speakers, Jeremiah 29:11. I turned on the volume and prayed, God, you say you have plans to prosper me. If that is true, then why am I going through this? Along my journey in hardships, I kept on praying and reading the Bible, and I met a couple of people who told me to keep on having faith in God. The harder the trials got, the more I reached out for God, the more my faith grew. It wasn't until my trials started to calm down that I realized God certainly did have plans to prosper me. He threw all these problems my way just so that my faith would get stronger and to show me He loved me. So I challenge you to seek the Lord while He may be found. Call on Him while He is near. Isaiah 55:6.